Oh, great. Right. Sealer on that one. Reynold, where you at, man? I need you. I need your tanky goodness. No fear! Let's see. I want you to get targeted bomb admixture on, please, Spark. Glade. Glade, help Sealer out. Sarah, stick with Reynold.
Do not hold back.
And I am going to get attacked by that spider. So it looks like I'm going to do a little bit of kiting until I get some distance to, oh, you know what? Actually, no. I'm just going to go ahead and use Burning Hands right now. If I can. I'm going to hit my friends. Oh, it didn't actually do that much damage to them. That's great. Lovely. That actually went surprisingly well. Okay. Is there any loot here, or is... I think it's just random encounter, right? Combat encounter? Nothing else? Yep. Okay. So, we were going to find Fal, which might take a while, actually. I have no idea where he is. I'm assuming he's just going to kind of... Oh my god, another random encounter, really? Bear with me one sec, guys.
The time for words has passed.
Okay, so here's the deal. I need to let the dog out, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will be back in like a minute, okay? So I'll see you guys in just a moment, and then we'll try and find... Well, we'll get this combat encounter out of the way, and then we will try and find Fal. I will be right back, guys. See you in a moment. Okay, back to it. Kangster, doesn't the Alchemist have a feat that enables allies to dodge his bombs? That's actually, yeah, we've just activated it. It's the targeted bomb admixture, I believe. So when you throw bombs, they can only hit a direct target. They do not splash. However, the bomb deals its base damage plus double your intelligence modifier instead of just its base damage plus your intelligence modifier. So basically, bombs do more damage to one target, but it also means we're not at risk of hitting our allies. There might be another feat that we can unlock that means they don't get hit by them, but I'm not sure. I haven't came across it yet, I don't think. But yeah. Right, okay. So Alchemist Bomb. Who are we actually... Oh, wait, just one Alchemist? Really? Is that it? Really? Oh, that seems kind of like an unscaled encounter. Oh, this should be pretty easy then. Sarah. You know what? Everyone just sick 'em. Have at 'em.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Okay. It's fine with us. Ow. Okay, there we go. Boy oh boy. That was that, I suppose. So. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop and boop. Okay. Fantastic. Fan-dabby-dozy. I do really like Ember's character. I understand what Mr. TJ was saying before about her being just basically like the standard innocent good character. I totally get that. It doesn't stop me from liking a character though. I don't know. I just I think it's like it's a breath of fresh air in what is otherwise a very, I don't know, like all of the other characters at this point seem to have some sort of like dark, well not dark, but just kind of like gritty story behind them, it feels. Whereas Ember, yes, she definitely has a gritty backstory. Like she was burnt somehow, right? She's covered in burn scars. But, oh wait, actually, given the fact that she's a witch class, maybe she was... Did she not already tell us why she was burnt? I might have missed it. Either way, Ember just seems like a character that, even though she has like this gritty backstory as the other characters do, she still has like that sort of air of innocence and just like goodness. And like, especially considering she doesn't have a faith, like she's an atheist. So it's not even like her character was like, oh, I'm just going to turn to a god and that's going to make me a good person. So these enormous cracks appeared after a magically induced earthquake struck the land. Oh, so obviously Discari's scythe, I'm assuming. Who's this? Canabra's Crusader. Oh, was this one of Hulrun? No, this wasn't one of Hulrun's guys, right? This was just, I'm assuming, someone else. The eyes of a young lad peer out at you from under the massive helmet. At this proximity, it is obvious that his armor is ill-fitting and mismatched. Oh shit, so really scraping the barrel with your armor choice there. And the helmet specifically is either very poorly made or a theatre prop. Pardon me, I saw you with that shawl. We just fucking stumbled across... We just stumbled across the guy that we're looking for 5 seconds into wandering into the market square. Oh my god. That small, you know, that portion of Irish blood in my veins, that's Look of the Irish right there. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's that quest completed, I suppose. Pardon me, I saw you with that shawl. Does this mean that you're a friend of Oranka's? What am I saying? Of course it does. So... Oh. What's happening? Cutscene? Is that a dragon? Oh no, it's not a dragon. It's just someone who's invisible. I thought it was like a dragon sound effect. Oh, fuck, it's Hulrun. The young man's speech is interrupted by the arrival of a new cast of characters. People in the robes of Iomede's inquisitors appear from all sides, surrounding him. Oh, fuck. Adept Fal of the Temple of Desna. You are under arrest on suspicion of treason and aiding the demons. But they're not aiding the demons! Oh my god, these fucking inquisitors, they are so fucking backwards thinking. You have 1 minute to come quietly. Drag your feet and we'll count that as an attempt to resist justice. I really don't want to have to kill the inquisitors. But like, if they're going to force me into a corner where like they're going to kill this guy, this young kid basically, if I don't kill them first, then it's only going to go one way. Oh fuck, here we go. Prelate Hulrun appears behind his people. And here's the Inquisitor. Here's the traitor, sorry. I think I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition. The Inquisitor, look. And here's the traitor who almost corrupted the Wardstone with his magic. You didn't think that the disorder and demonic presence in the city would distract us from pursuing you traitors, did you? The youth's eyes go wide and he says nothing, clearly not knowing what to do. Listen, my experience with these games so far is that when people... There's a side to the writing where when someone is truly innocent, they act in a specific way, whereas like you kind of realize when you're being tricked by someone. These Desna worshippers are not on the demon side. I am like 99.9% certain of that, given the fact that even the storyteller is on their side, who we need to rescue as well, by the way. Yeah, no, if it comes down to it, I'm afraid that Hulrun is just going to have to get put down. I would rather not kill them, but... Oh well, if we have to, we have to. Demons are running amok all over Canabras. Now is not the time for settling scores. You're torturing this poor boy for nothing. I can't stand this. Arresting and interrogating this man is your right, but treat him fairly. No. There's no way we're letting him be arrested. Because they won't treat him fairly. They will interrogate him, because in their eyes... interrogating him, beating him to within an inch of his life is fair. The paranoia has poisoned your minds. I've had enough of this. Enjoy yourselves, gentlemen. I think... I mean, number one makes the most sense to me. number 2 is probably getting too emotional. You know, like you're diving into it without thinking. Like, it's not that we can't stand this. It's more that thinking logically, this isn't the time to go settling scores. You should be uniting together and fighting off the demons. So demons running amok all over Canabras. This is not the time to settle scores. Oh boy, of course. They would never be reasonable, would they? On the contrary, now is the perfect time to catch the demons' accomplices while they're overconfident and letting their masks slip. Fuck. Well, in that case, you're torturing this poor boy for nothing, and I will not stand for it. The Inquisitor's brow furrows. You bear the gift of heaven, and you're taking the side of a delinquent and conspirator? The light of heaven has made Hulrun, like, sort of back off before. I'm assuming it might do the same again. We might get lucky and it might just be the case that if we just keep relying on the light of heaven, Hulrun will shut up and fuck off and just, you know, maybe keep a tighter leash on his Inquisitors. Heaven knows not only righteous anger, but mercy as well. The Inquisitor gazes at the light, not even blinking. His face reveals a desperate inner struggle. At last, he rubs his temples. I think we've done it. I think we've fucking done it. Kangster, I know you're rooting for combat, but, like, I just feel like if we have the factions infighting, that's going to weaken us so much to the demons. So much. Like, this is, like I said to Hulrun, this is not the time for settling scores. Like, the city is under siege. Like, it's been under siege for, like, 10 days now. Like, folks need to come together and, like, I don't know, support each other and fucking fight back the demons, not kill each other. Jeez. Oh boy. I do not know why you are standing in the way of justice, but I do not wish to start a spat between the goddess's righteous warriors in this hour of peril. Let this Desnan riffraff go wherever he likes, just as long as it's out of my sight. When we liberate the city from the demons, I will see to it that every one of Ramian's runts and everyone like him will be driven out of Canabras. Come, faithful, we have no further business here. I don't like that either. I don't like that we're going to drive him out. We might need to kill him. The young man lets out a sigh of relief as he watches the Inquisitors go. It's alright, I was just kidding. I mean, Kangster, you were totally right to you know, want to go to combat. You like, you're not in the wrong for saying that. He, at the end of the day, Hulrun is an extremist. But I can't help but worry that, like, if we don't unite everyone under one banner, I don't know, maybe bad shit will happen further down the line. Maybe we'll end up weaker than we already are. I don't know. I think it's, but I do think you're right. Like, I think at some point I am gonna have to pick a side and sort of, like, you know, kind of the situation of, like, I've made my bed, now I've got to sleep in it. Because sitting on the fence is just not going to work in the long run, I don't think. But for now, we have peace between the factions. The young man lets out a sigh of relief as he watches the Inquisitors go. This is just blatantly unfair. We tried to protect the city from demons, and instead of helping us, we get hunted by the Inquisitors. Prelate Hulrun will be the death of us all. There's nothing we can do about it. Anyway, thank you. I'd have been done for without you. You brought it on yourselves. You deliberately incurred the wrath of the Inquisitors. The Inquisition has gone too far. I'm glad I didn't let them take you. That's it. I don't believe I'll get a fair hearing from Hulrun. If it wasn't for you, I would have been tortured and put to death. But even so, I have my regrets. I think we went too far trying to break into the Wardstone. And we didn't even save anyone. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and head to the Temple of Desna. I want to be alone with the goddess and reflect on all that's happened. Okay, well, that's where we're going too, right? Hey, Fal, wait for us. We're coming, buddy. We'll give you an escort. We can go this way, right? In fact, I think it's just over here. Isn't it? Wait, Hulrun's there now. We've already been through these dialogue options, but now they're unmarked again. I have to go. Go on, go, and keep your head down. Yeah, no, we've already done those dialogue options, but for some reason they're coming up again. Weird. Very strange indeed. Okay, so... Can we talk to Ramian again? He's here, right? Or has he gone inside? Or is he still invisible? No, he's there. He's invisible. Okay. I'm not going to run. Kill me if you wish, but I ask you hear me out first. I've already... It's all good. I found and rescued you 3 adepts. The news already reached me. I am deeply grateful. Now my heart can rest easy knowing they are safe. I also heard that you achieved the impossible. You convinced Hulrun to spare Fal. Of course, in the prelate's typical fashion, he vowed to run us out of the city once the demons had been dealt with. Stubborn old fool. But unfortunately, his word is law in the city, so we will indeed be leaving. Oh, that's a bummer. Would they have stayed if I killed him? But as long as the demons are here and the city needs our help, I won't be going anywhere. If there's anything else you can do to save Canabras, please do it. That's a real bummer. So are they just going to be... If I killed Hulrun, would they stay in the city? I don't know. I'm kind of worried about that now because I wanted to side with them, realistically. Like, if I could keep the Inquisition in check and have the worshippers of Desna on my side, that would be like the ideal outcome. But it sounds as though we have peace between the 2 factions, but the Desna worshippers are going to get forced out. I don't know. Maybe I should have just kept my big nose out of it and killed Hulrun. Maybe you can't always give peace a chance. Maybe that's the lesson here. I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. Like another 30 hours into the game where I get like locked out of some options because I've let Hulrun live. I suppose that's when I find out, right? Okay. So Mr. TJ gave us like some sort of hint earlier when he said that there's something that you can't see normally in this quest. I think he just meant the followers, right? And Ramian as well. But regardless, I don't know, it's kind of got my guard up now. I think I need to talk to Ilks, right? Ilks, Aranka and Fal sit side by side, like sparrows on a tree branch. They seem happy, despite the chaos going on around them. If it isn't our rescuer, it's good that you've come. Sit with us. I'm pleased to see that you're all fine, but there's still much work to do in the city. You know what? Stopping for a minute won't hurt. I'll gladly sit with you. Yeah, let's see what they've got to say. We decided to give you a gift, a special gift, one that we would never share with anyone, except for the person who risked his life for ours. We didn't just take a stand against evil, but against injustice under the guise of the law. Oh? Our gift, Aranka cuts in, is a song. We call it Starward Gaze. Oh! And it came to us from the true servants of Desna, from her domain in Elysium. Elysium is a plane of the outer sphere that represents the ultimate expression of wild freedom and compassion. It is home to the spirits of like-minded mortals and the wild and freedom-loving Azartas. Is it Azartas or Azatas? Azatas? I think it's Azartas, right? And is a place of an uninhibited love, art, and expression. The plain of Elysium is a riot of untouched wilderness, ranging from wild forests, to foam-peaked seas, to impossibly high mountains interspersed with hard-to-reach green valleys. None of the normal trappings of civilization can be found here. The natives prefer to live in small groups and very occasionally gather for larger meetings. To outsiders, the untamed wilds can seem harsh and uninviting, but the initiated understand its true nature. Elysium is a land of selfless cooperation, combined with self-sufficiency and a complete lack of external authority. Okay. Listen in silence or sing the song of after Aranka. We're gonna sing, goddammit! We're gonna f***ing sing! Wait, what does that sound like? It reminds me of a song. Oh, shit. Oh boy. Okay. Day 27. When the music stops. Let me adjust my microphone first. When the music stops, Flanders finds himself in a place that looks nothing like the ruins of Canabras. It all happens in the space of a blink. He closes his eyes on one world and reopens them on another one entirely. A delicate twilight envelops this new world, with streaks of moonlight breaking through the gloom. Flanders is standing in a shallow stream of murmuring water, deep in a forest. There is no one else around. Garlands of unfamiliar climbing plants twine around the trunks of gigantic trees, and dangling from their branches are vines woven into what looks remarkably like swings. A carpet of fragrant grasses spreads out at the tree's roots, with islands of phosphorescent moss and lichen dotted here and there. Small, smooth stones with a strange mirrored surface are scattered across the streambed in which Flanders is standing. The stones catch the light shining down from the heavens, making them gleam silver and making the ordinary little brook look like a stream of darkness, carrying a sprinkling of stars through the night. Flanders is sure that he has never been to this place before, and yet it all feels so familiar. It is the manifestation, not of dreams or fantasies, but of that special way of looking at the world that only children possess. When a glint of light, reflected off a piece of glass, becomes a fallen star. When an oddly shaped stone can be a remarkable artifact. And when every shadow or twist in a path promises mystery or an incredible adventure. A single glance into the forest stream brings this feeling rushing back. Realizing this, Flanders unhurriedly makes his way along the streambed, taking in his surroundings, clambers up to the nearest tree to play on a vine swing, seeks a way to dispel this suspicious illusion and track down whoever cast it. Let's soak it in. Flanders unhurriedly makes his way along the streambed, taking in his surroundings. The whimsical twisting stream runs through the silent forest, and Flanders unhurriedly strolls along it. This place evokes a strange feeling of, not calm, no, in fact, quite the opposite. A feeling of restlessness and anticipation of incredible discoveries or unexpected encounters. Or then again, perhaps it's not the place at all, but the eternal hunger, the craving for new experiences, which dwells within many mortal hearts. Speculation aside, just as Flanders rounds the next bend, an unexpected encounter does indeed take place. I really like the art style. You know, the artwork that's on the like at the corners of the pages in these sort of they're not cutscenes either. They're more like, I don't know, like interactive. They remind me of the interactive adventure books. You know, choose your own adventure books that you used to be able to get. I don't know if you guys in chat are old enough to remember those. I don't know if they've made them since like the 90s or the 80s or whatever. They were pretty popular in the 70s and 80s, I think. But yeah, that's what they that's what it reminds me of. So they come closer, not attempting to hide, stepping lightly on the mossy carpet, leaping from branch to branch, or flitting through the air. The creatures are thoroughly bizarre, as though they were deliberately conceived to try the sanity of every taxonomist on the planet. One has the fluttering wings of a butterfly on its back, another has the tails of a dozen different animals, while a third boasts tresses of streaming water, hooves instead of feet, and springy clover growing all over its skin. "We have a visitor," exclaims one of these strange creatures. And it immediately runs along the stream, sending up moonlight-silvered splashes with every step. Oh. Wow. How did I get here? "We don't know how you came to be here," says the creature with the dozen tails, smiling. "Mortals rarely come to Elysium during the..." Oh shit, we're actually in Elysium. Oh wow. Wait, how have we crossed dimensions from listening to a song? Like this must be like the God's intervention, right? I can't see what else it could be. "All right, the detail is on the Discord," says Druid. "Thank you very much, Druid. Thank you very much. I will get round to making that character on Monday. So if you want to tune in and make any specific choices, then feel free to do so if you're feeling up for it. Like I said earlier on, I hope you're feeling much better soon, okay? Hope you're feeling much better soon. And also the portrait is on the Discord in the Neighborino Central. Thank you very much. I'm going to rest now. Thank you, Druid. Rest up, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Goodbye for now. Let's see. So we are in Elysium. But here you are, which means that something must have brought you, something in your soul. If your soul did not harbour even the slightest spark of freedom, yearning and compassion, you never would have found your way here. Okay. Well, if I'm in Elysium, then who are you? Oh, they're Azars. We are Azars, the children of freedom, says one of the creatures carelessly swinging from the branches of a tree. This forest is our home for today. Tomorrow our home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in the azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze. Damn. We don't know how... Oh, right, okay. So that's what I've already read. My bad. Okay, well, I mean, I feel like I already know this, but where am I exactly? Don't you know where you are? Asked the creature in amazement. Oh, Elysium, the upper plane of neutral good. Is it neutral good or is it chaotic good? Is it not chaotic good? I feel like the Azars are very much like, and Desna as well. I feel like they're very much chaotic good. I might be wrong, but Elysium certainly feels. Let me hover over it and see if it says. It says, oh yeah, it says represents the ultimate expression of wild freedom and compassion. So I'm assuming it's chaotic good. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't you know where you are? Asked the creature in amazement. There are the plains of breathtaking beauty and plains of astonishing wonders. But only Elysium is woven from the craving for beauty, from the belief in wonders. That is where you are, in the most peaceful, most wonderful corner of the plain of boundless freedom. Now that you know the answers, tell us, what do you want? Kangster says chaotic good. Yeah, I figured it would be chaotic good. Like, it certainly seems that way, right? Like, nothing is quite as it should be here, but in the same time, it's not in a malicious way. It is all very peaceful and whimsical. Maybe we'll end up being a worshipper of Desna. Like I said earlier, I wish, like, I don't know if it's the case, but if it's not, I wish that you could change who you worship through the course of the game, like by the choices you make. Because it would be pretty cool to go from being an atheist who just doesn't believe the gods have any weight, like we know they exist, but we don't believe in worshipping them, to kind of like changing our ways, I suppose. Bit of character development. That's certainly the way that I see this going, you know? Like over the course of the playthrough, we end up worshipping Desna. Or at least worshipping, you know, the gods of Elysium. So, what do you want? I have to go back, they need me there. I wish I could stay here forever. That's none of your business, freaks. That's none of your business, freaks! Let me out of here! Oh, jeez. I mean, I do have to go back, they need me there. Although I do kind of wish I could stay here forever. Like, if it's just pure untamed wilderness and you can just wander forever and it's peaceful, there's no danger, you can just explore forever, that sounds kind of like heavenly to me, you know? Every day has a new discovery. Yeah, I wish I could stay here forever. The creature with the butterfly wings, who has hitherto remained silent, gives the visitor a serious look and nods to itself. I smell the burning blood and tears of the place you have come from. It clings to you. Your soul yearns for beauty and freedom. That is good, but the souls meant for Elysium would never turn their back on suffering and strife. You must return to where you came from, for now at least. But would you like to take something from this place as a memento? Oh my god, that's exciting. The question hangs in the air. And though the words that Flanders utters next are merely words, not a spell nor a military command, they seem to have equal bearing on destiny and life. Yes, I really want to. I would like, yes please, I would like to take something home with me. Yes please, I would really like that. The Azatas draw closer. Take this memory with you, take this light, take the knowledge that any pebble struck by a moonbeam can be equal to any star. It's very Disney. This is very Disney, very whimsical. Take the understanding that you cannot fight evil with clever plans until you have conquered evil within your soul. That's very wise. And your soul cannot be cleansed of evil if it is not free. Take our song, remember it, and it may help you. But only when you are true to that which has brought you beneath the sky. Wow. That's a lot to digest. That was cool, I like that. So, I'm assuming there's like... I'm assuming there's that sort of encounter, that sort of like... what's the word? Like, choose your own adventure book style cutscene for like all of the like mythic paths. I'm guessing. I like that one. All three adepts look at you wide-eyed. What just happened? For a second you were surrounded by light and we heard music, like the music of Elysium itself. I had a vision. I was in Elysium and the Azatas spoke to me. The adepts exchange looks of astonishment. I swear, it's a sign that Desna herself has turned her gaze on you. You helped us and protected Wallflower, from the Inquisitors. Even though it wasn't your responsibility, the goddess couldn't fail to acknowledge such a noble soul. We might be getting ahead of ourselves here. There are many powerful entities in Elysium besides Desna, but of course, there must be a reason for it. I am so glad we met you, friend. And not just because I'd be being tortured by the Inquisitors right now if we hadn't, but also because you helped me overcome my doubts. We will always remember you, no matter what. I really hope the whole "we will always remember you, no matter what" is not like a... it's not a preface of them getting kicked out of the city by Holrun after we've got rid of the demons. If it comes down to it, I am siding with these guys over Holrun, okay? I understand the need for law, but like when law goes mad and justice goes mad and it's just punishing good people for trying to, you know, do good, that's where we lose faith a little bit in justice. So yeah, we will definitely side with the Desna worshippers over Holrun. Just hope that it doesn't really come to that where we have to pick a side, but it probably will. Oh boy, right. Okay guys. Oh my god, I wish I could play this all day. I do have stuff I need to do, unfortunately. Ah, jeez. Right, so, for those of you who are watching the YouTube VOD, thanks very much. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Thanks very much, really appreciate it. For those of you who tuned into the stream, again, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far. I am having so much bloody fun. So much bloody fun with it. But yeah, thank you very much for you guys who tuned in. Thanks for the follows this stream. Really appreciate it. I will be back on Monday, 10 AM UTC. Same as today. Same as most of the days, really. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday. Until then, I don't think there's anything I need to announce. There'll be content going up on the YouTubes over the weekend, I believe. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Probably going to be dedicating pretty much every stream to Pathfinder now. It's so good. So good. If you guys would like a character in the game, you know what to do. Go down to the channel points and redeem the name generator option. I'm probably going to change the name of it so it makes a bit more sense. I'll probably call it something like get your character in the game. Something like that. But either way, if you want to be in the game, redeem that option. I think you can even do it if I'm offline. If you do it when I'm offline, make sure you're in the Discord, redeem your channel points for that option, and then just post a portrait and all the character info you want in the Discord, okay? And I will go ahead and get round to making those characters in-game as soon as I can. So, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I will see you on Monday, hopefully. And until then, keep on keeping on, stay safe, and be happy. Goodbye for now.